You are creating a custom balance that needs to include run results of all elements associated with the regular earnings and supplemental earnings classifications. How should you define the balance feeds to meet this requirement? Option A. Create balance feeds for each element belonging to regular earnings and supplemental earnings classifications. Option B. This requirement cannot be met because a balance cannot be fed by elements from more than one element classification. Option C. Create a balance feed for the regular earnings classification and a balance feed for the supplemental earnings classification. Option D. Create balance feeds for each element belonging to regular earnings and supplemental earnings classifications but ensure the number of feeds does not exceed 250. The correct answer is option C. Your customer res requirement is to pay employees within each of their 3 business units from a different bank account. Which 3 setup steps should you complete? Choose 3. Option A. Write a formula to retrieve the employee's business unit details. Option B. Create a default payer element with a payment criteria input value. Option C. Create one organization payment method with 3 payment sources and define 3 payment method rules based on each business unit. Option D. Create 3 organization payment methods each with a different payment source. The correct answer is option B, C, D. A worker's payroll frequency changes from weekly to monthly. What action should you take? Option A. Terminate the worker's assignment record associated to the weekly payroll. Create a new assignment record and associate it to the monthly payroll. Option B. Transfer the worker from the weekly payroll to the monthly payroll. Option C. End the weekly payroll record to the worker and add a new monthly payroll record. Option D. Update the weekly payroll definition and change the calendar to a weekly frequency. The correct answer is option B. A court has issued an order for deductions to be taken from a worker's salary and paid to an ex-spouse. The court order includes instructions for the company to make payments directly to the ex-spouse and has included their bank details. How should you enter these details into the application? Option A. Enter the bank details on the Manage Third-Party Person Payment Methods page. Option B. Enter the bank details on Personal Payment Methods page. Option C. This requirement cannot be met in Cloud Payroll. All such payments should be sent to the court. Option D. Enter the bank details on a third-party organization page. The correct answer is option A.